NC State upset Duke for the second time in a couple weeks, and their offense runs through DJ Burns now, who's playing some of the best basketball in the country right now in college. And a lot of their offense is going to start with him getting the ball on the right Malone line. So the right Malone line is the intersection from the elbow to the corner right here, 45-degree angle from the rim. So he's catching it here, and he likes to catch it at the right Malone line here. So he can go middle to get to his left hand, or he can spin off baseline right there, and he can finish back with his left hand, which he does a lot of the time. So you can see he spins, and that's that half spin he has. So watch this spin right there. You think he's going to spin off there. It's a quick dribble with a head and shoulder fake. Now he's going to get back to his left right there for a little touch floater finish. And he's so good finishing through contact and creating the contact to finish. Now this is in transition right here. He catches on the left block extended. And now on this left block, he wants to get back to his right shoulder, which is the baseline side right here. And you can see he's excellent at these sink dribbles right here. So he gets into your body right here, and he stays within his frame. That's why he's so good at these up-down sink dribbles. This is an after timeout set they ran, so this is to start the second half. In the second half, he was dominant against Duke, and the reason they came back to win. So it's going to be a cross screen right here to get him the ball at that right Malone line right here. And now he's playing his back down game. And watch how he stays within his frame the whole time. Once he feels that space, he has the ability to spin off right there. And just like I said earlier, he's going to get back to that left hand to finish. Now we see DJ Burns again. He's on that right Malone line right there. They fight around that time, but they're going to go right back to him. That's one of the big differences between the NC State team during the regular season and the postseason starting in the ACC tournament is they played through him a lot more. Per synergy, the post-ups for the team have gone from 9 to 12 since the end of the regular season, and that's through DJ Burns right here. Now, this is off of BOB right here, baseline out of bounds, and it's the same action. This is a great view right here of how he always plays within his frame. So watch his body right here. When he starts his sink dribbles into your body to bump you, he plays within his frame so he can go through you to finish middle right here, or he can spin off. And you can see he spins off right there, but he's getting back to that left hand every time. Now, this is a down screen set they like to run. So they run a down screen for DJ Horne to catch it at the top. Now they have the option to go high-low. On the play previously, DJ Horne scored out of this set, but they can enter the ball to Burns right here in the middle third. So it's harder to double him when he catches it in the middle third right here. Now they empty out this side, and now you know he's going to try to get back to his right shoulder right here to that lefty hook. Now we see a similar play we've seen throughout the whole postseason. They enter the ball to the right wing. They're going to throw it to him in the mid post right here. And now they space out and let him play on an empty side right here. And watch how he's going to spin off right there. Now he's going to spin back. He wants to get back to the left. That's one of the keys when you're guarding him. But what he's really good at is he has the ability to spin off back to the right like you see here. Is he spins off. Now, he recognizes Ryan Young right here in the paint, so he's going to spin back to his left right there, and you can see the little pump fake there to gain his balance, and then he can shoot right over top with that lefty hook. Now, he's playing out of the left block extended right here, and he wants to get back to that right shoulder, to his left hand, so he can spin off right there, and watch how he stride steps. So this is key right here. He's going to spin off. Now watch his footwork left to right, and he can get his body into his defender to finish through the contact. Now this is off a ball screen. He catches it, but he's catching it at a position he's comfortable. So it's in that short roll to the Malone line right here. Now he can play one-on-one against Mark Mitchell right here. He spins off in a great little touch runner, and watch the arc right there. It gets over top the rotating shot blocker. NC State defeated Marquette in the Sweet 16 and then won the next game to go to the Final Four against Duke. Now, DJ Burns has been incredible ACC and NCAA tournament. His underrated skill is his passing ability. He sees the weak side so well. So right here, they're going to run their 5-punch action, get the ball into the mid post right here, and he's excellent at backing down his defender, up, down dribbles, getting to a spot midline or drop step to finish. Now right here, he can see Marquette is zoned up on the weak side. He can throw a perfect pass across the court within 2 defenders right here to a shooter catching it in rhythm for a 3. Now it's going to be a similar action here where they're going to enter the ball to DJ Burns, 5-punch action. So once he catches it, he immediately checks over his inside shoulder right here. He feels his defenders on his backside so he can start driving to his left hand, his dominant hand, midline right here or middle. He sees the help defender right there, help to him. So it's an easy pass right here to the dunker spot, especially if the sink defender doesn't sink down, because he could throw opposite right here to a shooter if this defender helps down, but since he doesn't, it's an easy pass for a finish. In March, you need a player to go to that can get you a bucket, and NC State has that in DJ Burns. They go 5-punch throughout the game against Virginia, and that is a big reason they came back and won this game in overtime, because he can score in the low post, especially on that right block. And he's very good at up-down dribbles to change the angle and then get back to his left hand. In overtime, DJ Burns carried NC State. They're getting him the ball on that right block, and they're just clearing out. Virginia does not double, which allows him to get to his spot like he does right there to get to his left hand to finish. This is a big possession for NC State, down 1 with 2 minutes left. They're going to get the ball to DJ Burns on that right block. Virginia's not going to double. They didn't double him. There's a low defender right here and 3 defenders in the paint, but they're not going to send a double. Now Burns has been getting to the middle right here to his left hand. This is the counter right here when he will spin off, takes that extra dribble on that quick spin right there. He can gather. He's getting back to his left to finish, but it's and 1, and that ends up taking the lead, and NC State wins this game.